Foleys. In filmmaking, Foley is the reproduction of sound effects that are added to films, animations, and other media in post-production to enhance the audio quality. These reproduced sounds, named after sound effects artist Jack Foley, can be anything, from the swishing of clothing and footsteps, squeaky doors, breaking glass. Foley sounds are used to enhance the auditory experience of the movie. When it comes to audio post-production of movie, animation or anything else that contains any sort of movement on the screen, then you'll probably have to add some Foleys. In this video I would like to give you some tips on how to improve your workflow with Foley sounds. And as always, hit the like, subscribe, join my Discord and enjoy! First of all, if you're working on a movie or animation, my advice is to watch the whole edit a couple of times with a notebook and write down everything you want to record or you need to record. This type of actions will help you organize your next steps with Foley, such as props, cloths, places to record and of course microphone selection. You can group it by the types of sounds or its sources, and later it will make your recording session more fluent and faster. Second tip: always record with video playback. I know that sometimes it can be difficult and you'll need to remember the scenes and improvise, but when you have an option to see the picture while recording, do it. And when you watched the edit and did your notes, as mentioned before, you'll be familiar with the picture you're working on, so it will be easier for you to act in front of the mic. Always be prepared, meaning know the material and have all needed equipment. Number 3. Match the place of recording to your scene. I know that maybe some of you may say that doing everything in perfectly adapted studio room and then adding reverbs and other effects is the safest way to do Foleys, but I think that if you have an option to record things in similar spaces to those you see in your edit, like bigger rooms, halls or anything else, and of course you are sure about matching it all together later in the mix, then you should give this way a shot. Of course, this can be applied to wider shots or more distant actors or things in the scene. If you are doing close to camera sounds, then they should of course be recorded in the studio and probably with proper proximity effect from your mic. 4. When you have time, experiment with microphone types, their placement, and use as much of the props you have as you can, because it can simply discover new techniques or just new interesting sounds. In many cases, doing Foley sounds is pure lying to the viewer. Just think about frying bacon being a rain, breaking celery as breaking bones, or coconuts as horse steps. This tip is all about thinking outside the box and looking for opportunities around you. If you have seen my videos about making sword sounds from a knife or spaceship engine from some kitchen stuff, even my sound design challenges, you probably know that recording, making sounds, and the whole sound design is often all about imagination and unconventional techniques. 5. Let's get back to the first one for a moment. I was talking about taking notes and pointing things to record. And this tip is here to tell you that you always need to focus on the whole scene. not only on main actors or props near the camera. And that is because in some cases things that are happening in the background can make the whole sound design better by filling the whole frame with even little and silent sounds. 6. Gather your props after every recording session and make your own Foley pile. If you know that you want or will work more with Foley sounds, then you should find a place to store some shoes, fabrics, keys, coins, office tools, glasses, cups, and many more. Of course, when you're doing it at home, you'll probably have most of them near you. Some things, however, must be brought in front of the mic fresh, like fruits or vegetables, of course, but having a box to fill with dirt, paper, or any other stuff to imitate different types of footsteps is a huge advantage and must-have for every Foley artist. 7. Watch, read, learn. There are tons of videos, articles, and photos you can look at for free. Sometimes it will help you to find a way to figure out how to deal with some specific Foley sound effects. In other situations, they will just open your mind for new techniques or props to use. Anyway, doing such things and constant learning is crucial for any sound artist, whether it is a sound designer, Foley artist, or re-recording mixers. We live in the times where technology is developing very fast and informations are all over us, so we need to keep the pace. That's all for today. Keep getting better in Foleys and anything else sound related. I hope my videos are helpful for you. If so, please subscribe, leave a like, and use the comment section to tell us about your advices or techniques related to Foley sounds. Until next time.